guys, Miss Tosa here, and today we will be doing a fun and awesome arts and crafts project. We are going to be doing a string yarn art project. As you can see here, we're going to be doing something similar to this. We're not going to be making this heart, but we could if you wanted to. Father's Day is coming up, so it's up to you the design that you want to make for the center, but we will be doing a star in today's video because star is my favorite shape. And it is a really simple and easy project to do. And we're going to go over the materials and then we will get started on the project. So the first thing that you're going to need is a piece of wood. This is actually a recycled piece of wood from a previous project that I had. So it's always important that you keep pieces just in case you might want to do something in the future. But this would be it. It's a very thin piece of wood. I got it from Home Depot. One piece of wood, it doesn't matter the size, it can be any size. The next thing that you're going to need are a whole bunch of nails. Again, it is up to you how many nails that you want to use. I have 30 here and they are 1-inch nails. Also got them from the hardware store. The next thing that you're going to need is a hammer. Please be careful when you're using the hammer with your fingers. You want to make sure that you are applying the right amount of pressure and that you are being mindful of your surroundings. The next thing that you're going to need is a pair of scissors. Again, please be careful and make sure that you are minding the way that you're holding the scissors and the people around you when you're using your scissors. You're also going to need a pencil with an eraser. And the last item that you're going to need is your handy dandy ball of yarn. If you've done projects with me already, you probably have one lying around, and I always have one just because I love to play with yarn. So this is very important. Again, the color doesn't matter, I just have white, so that's what we're going to do. Alright, so you can pause here and then you can go and grab your materials and we'll be right back. Alright, so the very first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pencil and my piece of wood and I'm going to trace out the image that I want. So I'm just going to start drawing my star points. Again, my star is not going to be perfect, and that is why you want to make sure that your pencil has an eraser. So if you do feel like you make any mistakes, you can erase them. Some of my star arms are not the same, so I'm just going to go in with this real quick. Fix this just so it's a little bit more uniform with the other points. All right, once you've got the desired shape that you want, and again you want to kind of like center it. I know for me with mine it was already kind of built that way because it was a kit, so I didn't have to really think much about where I wanted my design. But for this, you want to make sure that you do have it centered. So once I have drawn out the images, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just draw little circles on each one of the points. And this is where I'm going to put nails. So I know for all the points, automatically I'm going to put nails. And then I'm going to put a nail in between each line. So in the middle of each line, a point is going to be drawn, and that is where a nail is going to go. And then we're going to count all our points just to make sure that we have enough nails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, 20 nails. So I actually switched over to 1/2-inch nails just because the 1-inch nails were a little bit too long for this piece of wood. So what we are going to start doing is I'm going to take my 1-inch nails and I'm going to place them on the dots and I'm going to start hammering them in very carefully. I am holding my fingers below the base, the head of the nail, and I'm just slowly tapping on it with my finger guiding it on the side. So I am going to continue doing this and fast forward, and we will be right back to do our string portion of our project. hammered in all of our nails, all of our points. You want to make sure that they're relatively about the same height. And how I check was just if I can fit my finger underneath each point, we're good to go. So the next thing that we are going to do is we are going to take our ball of yarn and we are going to just lay it out in front of us just so we have a steady stream. I'm going to pull a little bit of string so we have slack, and then we are going to take the string and we are going to tie it to the top point. I mean, you could basically tie it to any point, it doesn't matter. I'm just tying it to the top because I like the way that it looks. All right, so make a little loop knot, tie it tight, and you will be cutting off that base string, so you don't have to worry about it right now. I'm gonna chop mine off now just so it's not in my way and I don't see it so much. And then what you're going to be doing is you are just going to twist. I'm just kind of gonna go twisting around every point. You want to make sure that it is tight what you're twisting around, and you kind of want to just stay in sections at a time. Again, you don't want to make it too tight around strings, because if for some reason the nail is not hammered tight enough, you are going to pull it out. And again, I'm just going in any kind pattern. Make sure if you do feel that one is loose, just kind of give it a nice push down. And I'm just also want to make sure you're pushing your strings down as you go, because it will cause lifting. And if you're trying to do multiple strings, as you can see right now, I'm struggling to do that. You are going to get it to pop up, and then it's going to look crazy and make you feel like you don't know what you're doing. You're gonna go around, loop around all of the strings, push them down as you loop. Going to go all kinds of directions, but you do again want to make sure that you are doing the outline of the star the best that you can. So in other words, by the end of the project, every point should be like a connect the dots, so you can see the outline of the star. And I am wrapping my string around a complete loop around each time I go around a nail. And then I'm kind of just going down the line of nails. It's a really cool project. You could do like an initial, you could do your favorite fruit or vegetable. I even thought about doing like the island of Oahu, and maybe like a little red piece of fabric for like where you are, like you are here type of thing, where you live. You could do like seashells, you could do, I mean, you can really basically do any design. If you are doing letters, you can do like hollow spaces, for instance, like an A, where the triangle portion of the A meets. You would put additional nails there, and then you would not put string in that area, if that makes sense. So that you are creating that hollowed out A, and people know that the triangle in the center is for the letter. And again, I'm just doing any random points. Any point can be an axis that you can twist around, and if you want to go halfway across your image, remember to make sure you're pulling enough string for slack. You can do that too. If you notice that some areas have more string and some have less, you just want to make sure that you are making everything equal. I am again just trying to make sure that I am making all of the spaces covered. they all have a point. Super cool decoration for your bedroom. You can do it for your bathroom. I've even seen ones where instead of doing the inside of the star, they did nails all around the outside and then put strings this way, and the star was what was left out of the design. So super fun, super cool type. You could do a lot of different things. You could even do like a rainbow effect where you do certain colored strings for certain points. I've seen a lot of different projects, so it's up to you how you want to do it, but just know that any way you do it and any turnout is fine. That's the way it was supposed to be because this is your art. Alright, so I'm just going to do my last couple twists and just trying to find any spots that need extra love. I think they're pretty good. Oh, and then I'm going to finish. I'm gonna twist. Oh, my nail came out. It's okay, just push it back in the hole. I'm gonna twist around that one since it's not very happy with me right now. I'm gonna go back around this and come on this side because this side actually doesn't have a lot of string. I neglected this side. And I'm gonna twist my final twist, and I'm going to end on this one. So I'm just gonna cut some extra space, and how I'm going to tie this is I'm going to loop it around the base, but I'm going to leave a little bit of slack, and then I'm going to pull the string through. Oh, one more time. Loop around, and then I'm going to leave my finger in the center, and then I'm going to loop it like a balloon, how you would tie a balloon. Pull it through. You want to make sure that you're pulling tight on the string, and then I'm going to tie. I'm going to do the same thing one more time. Loop around and then go under and through. And then pull it tight. And then chop at the base. I'm going to chop off the remaining little piece of string that I have. And there it is, guys. Here is our DIY string art project. Alright guys, so this is our finished product. As you can see, it's very similar to the heart one, except for it is this star. And again, star is my favorite, so that was why we decided to do this. But it is a great gift that you can give to someone that you love, or just another way for you to spaz up your room or your bathroom or any part of your house. So I hope that you enjoyed doing this project with me, and I look forward to seeing you again on our next project. Have a great day. Aloha.